Jason Statham is a British actor who has made a name for himself in Hollywood with his tough guy roles in action films. Known for his impressive stunts and charismatic style, he has starred in blockbuster hits like The Transporter and Fast and Furious. With a rugged good looks and athletic skills, he has become a favorite among fans of adrenaline-filled movies. However, behind the confident and strong persona lies a man who, like everyone else, is not immune to embarrassing moments. On this particular sunny afternoon, Jason was invited to an exclusive party on a luxurious yacht. The vessel, shining under the golden sun, was filled with celebrities and powerful figures eager to enjoy the lavish lifestyle. Laughter echoed across the deck as gentle waves rocked the yacht. Little did anyone know that beneath the glamorous surface, an unexpected turn of events was about to unfold. As everyone mingled and enjoyed their drinks, Jason found himself in a situation that would leave him feeling anything but heroic. Just when things were going swimmingly, fate had different plans waiting just around the corner. The luxury yacht sparkled under the brilliant sun, creating a dazzling sight against the backdrop of the deep blue sea. Its deck was adorned with elegant seating, lush greenery, and colorful flowers that added to the festive atmosphere. Guests in designer outfits mingled with glasses of champagne in hand, laughter and lively conversations filling the air. Hollywood's finest were present, including famous actors, renowned directors, and influential socialites, all eager to enjoy a day of indulgence. As Jason moved through the crowd, he exchanged friendly banter with some old friends and new acquaintances alike. The gentle sway of the yacht made for a relaxed environment, and everyone seemed to revel in the moment. Gourmet food was served on platters, featuring delicacies from around the world, while a live band played soothing melodies in the background. The scene was one of pure opulence and camaraderie, but beneath the glittering exterior lay the potential for unpredictability. With each passing minute, the excitement grew, hinting that perhaps something unexpected was just around the corner for Jason and his fellow guests. Little did they know that this luxurious day would take an unforeseen turn. As the laughter and music continued to fill the air, Jason decided to take a break from mingling and step onto the upper deck for a breath of fresh air. While admiring the view, he unintentionally bumped into a waiter carrying a tray of drinks. In a split second, colorful cocktails went flying through the air, splattering all over Jason. The vibrant drinks left bright stains on his crisp white shirt, drawing gasps and laughter from those nearby. Flushed with embarrassment, Jason tried to brush it off with a joke, but it did little to ease the embarrassment he felt as eyes turned toward him. To make matters worse, in his attempts to clean up, he accidentally knocked over a large decorative vase that toppled over the edge of the yacht. The crashing sound intensified the laughter of guests around him. The combination of spilled drinks and shattered flowers created an unfortunate scene, turning Jason from action hero to comedic relief in moments. Being a celebrity meant that everyone was watching closely, amplifying his humiliation as he realized this would be an event he'd never forget for all the wrong reasons. The laughter that erupted among the guests was a mixture of surprise and delight, quickly spreading like wildfire across the deck. Some people clapped their hands in amusement, while others whipped out their phones to capture the moment, eager to share it on social media. Even the crew members were caught off guard. A few tried to stifle their giggles as they rushed over to help Jason clean up. "Only you could turn a yacht party into a slapstick comedy," one guest called out, eliciting even more laughter from the crowd. Although everyone found the situation hilarious, Jason's face flushed a deeper shade of red with each chuckle that rang in his ears. He attempted to play along, cracking jokes about needing a new wardrobe, but inside he felt like he had stumbled into a scene from one of his own movies. Only this time he was not the hero. As the commotion continued, whispers of "Did you see that?" and "What an epic fail" floated through the air. The initial shock transformed into waves of playful teasing, making it clear that this mishap will be talked about long after the party ended. For Jason, what should have been a glamorous event had quickly become an unforgettable moment of humiliation. Just as the laughter began to settle down, a voice called out from the crowd, an old friend of Jason's who had been watching the chaos unfold. "Wait a minute. That wasn't just a cocktail accident," she shouted, her eyes sparkling with mischief. "That was actually a prank set up for the party." This revelation sparked curiosity among the guests. It turned out that a mischievous group of friends had planned to surprise Jason with a themed mock-up of one of his iconic movie scenes, where he would accidentally drop drinks and create chaos. Their intent was to celebrate his career in a fun way, but the execution had gone wildly awry. As the realization spread throughout the yacht, laughter turned into a mix of disbelief and amusement. Suddenly, Jason's humiliation transformed into playful camaraderie. The guests rallied around him, cheering him on as the pranksters sheepishly joined them, admitting their role in the mishap. Jason couldn't help but chuckle at how he had become part of an unexpected theatrical performance, embracing the humor of the situation rather than letting embarrassment take over. The twist not only lightened the mood, but also united everyone in laughter and joy, turning an embarrassing moment into an unforgettable memory. The mood shifted as Jason's friend continued to tease. "You thought that was a disaster? You have no idea what's really been set up for you." She winked and motioned for everyone to gather around. Curiosity piqued. The guests leaned in, eager to hear more about the planned surprise. With a grin, she disclosed how her group of friends had concocted an elaborate prank intended to homage Jason's movie antics. They had carefully arranged for the drinks and vase to create the perfect chaotic scene worthy of a film, complete with props and scripts they'd written just for him. The intent was lighthearted fun, celebrating his career as well as poking at his reputation for action-packed, over-the-top stunts. As guests erupted into laughter at the reveal, Jason felt a wave of relief wash over him. What seemed like mere embarrassment now transformed into a unified experience among friends. "You pulled it off spectacularly," he exclaimed, shaking his head in amusement. With the truth out in the open, Jason found himself not just a victim of a prank, but also the star of unexpected entertainment, engaging wholeheartedly in the laughter that filled the yacht once again. As the laughter continued around him, Jason couldn't help but break into a wide grin. "You lot really had me going there," he called out, shaking his head in disbelief. The relief he felt was palpable. The weight of embarrassment lifted off his shoulders like a heavy coat tumbling to the ground. Rather than hiding from the attention, he leaned into it, flexing his arms playfully as if preparing for an action sequence. "Next time you want to pull a prank, maybe ask the action hero for some tips," he joked, gesturing to the spilled drinks and vase with a theatrical flair. The crowd roared with laughter again, pleased to see him embracing the situation rather than sulking. With each chuckle that echoed across the deck, Jason shared funny stories of movie mishaps he'd experienced in the past, transforming his embarrassment into a connection with his guests. "I shouldn't be surprised," he said with a laugh. "After all these years in film, my life has become like one big comedy." The camaraderie was infectious as everyone continued sharing jokes and lighthearted banter, solidifying Jason's role not just as a well-known actor, but also as the life of the party. As the laughter echoed across the yacht and Jason shared more anecdotes, the mood shifted into an exuberant celebration. Guests gathered around him. The earlier embarrassment was quickly swept away by a wave of joy and camaraderie. People started to contribute their own funny stories of mishaps, turning Jason's moment into a collective bonding experience for everyone present. A lively game of prank wars was suggested, with guests playfully outlining how they could one-up each other with their own silly antics. The atmosphere felt charged with excitement as guests exchanged ideas, plotting mischievous surprises to be pulled on one another in the future, all while raising their glasses in cheers. The yacht, now resonating with shared laughter and playful banter, became a place of shared memories rather than simply a backdrop for celebrity glamour. As dusk approached, the twinkling lights added to the festive ambience, creating an unforgettable evening that went beyond just a party. Each guest knew they had witnessed something special, a blend of humor, friendship, and unexpected fun that would be recounted in stories for years to come. Jason had transformed from the center of a humorous mishap to the heart of an unforgettable celebration. As the evening drew to a close and the guests began to depart, Jason took a moment to reflect on the unexpected turn of events. He realized that what had started as a humiliating mishap had transformed into an unforgettable experience filled with laughter and connection. In all his years as an actor, he'd faced countless action-packed scenarios, but this taught him that sometimes life's most memorable moments come from the unexpected. Jason learned that embracing humor in awkward situations not only lightened the atmosphere, but also strengthened bonds with others. It reminded him that everyone, no matter how tough they seem, can experience vulnerability. This incident highlighted the importance of humility, accepting that it's okay to laugh at oneself and let go of pride. As he watched his friends exchanging stories and enjoying their shared camaraderie, Jason felt grateful for the support and joy surrounding him. The yacht party became more than just another event on his busy schedule. It was a reminder that life is best lived with a sense of humor and an open heart. With a smile, he vowed to embrace any future mishaps with the same spirit of laughter and camaraderie that had made this night so special. As the yacht sped away into the shimmering horizon, Jason couldn't help but chuckle at how a simple cocktail mishap turned into a night of laughter and connection. It was a lighthearted reminder that even celebrities like him are not immune to embarrassing moments. Despite his tough guy persona, this experience showcased his ability to embrace humor and humility in the face of life's unpredictability. In the glitzy world of Hollywood, where glamour often overshadows reality, it's easy to forget that everyone faces awkward situations. Just like anyone else, Jason depicted the truth that life can be delightfully chaotic. Whether it's spilled drinks or mischievous pranks, these moments add character and warmth to our lives. As guests left the yacht with smiles and shared laughter, Jason felt a newfound appreciation for the candid nature of such experiences. These funny predicaments often become cherished stories that grow richer with time. With a heart full of gratitude and camaraderie, he understood that life is best lived with laughter. And whether on a yacht or a movie set, sometimes it's those spontaneous moments that connect us all.